by look at this link here, all right, this link here, right? Wait, someone is waiting outside. I need to stop for a while. Where is it? Okay. Where is my link? Okay, back to here again. Okay, if you look at the source code here, okay, take a look at the source code on my right hand side. We understand that on this line 14, okay, this is the heading 1, HCSS and imaging, which is referred to this one. So if you try to disable the CSS for this site, you will notice that this image actually should appear before here. It should appear in this site, okay? But we want something that our text, okay, our text will be wrapping on this image, okay, which is basically is referred to this whole paragraph, okay? How can we do that? Okay, so of course the same thing, you just put the image tag, okay? And after the image tag, you need to include this line here, okay? The style, we want it to float right, okay? We want it to float on the right hand side. So, and if you notice that there's one more attribute here, which is called margin. And 1M, okay, stand for, actually is the distance between, sorry, here. This is 1M here. Wow. Right? How can I can't draw it. Whoa. This is no good. Okay, this is an M here. This M, okay, actually is referred to the size of your font M here. Okay. Any M, it will take this size and put it as a margin here. So when you try to drag your window, okay, when you try to drag a window, okay, so basically the margin here, it will adjust automatically. So this type of implementation perhaps is better than we set as a pixel. Okay, pixel could be dangerous because every window, perhaps the pixel that you guys configure could be different. Okay, so perhaps depends on the text is much more meaningful in this case. Okay, see, I need to stop for a while because someone waiting outside. It's cut. Okay, we come back again. Okay, right. So that is one part of it. Okay, these are things that you need to understand. So for the second part, you notice that if this whole paragraph, when the paragraph is eventually is long enough, okay, so we notice that it will wrap over here, okay, up to this part. So this whole things will become a one single block in this case, okay. Okay, so and you notice that in this line we use a clear or, okay, we use a clear or. This means, okay, after this part, okay, before we start the next paragraph in this case, okay, which is something here, we're going to clear out all the CSS format, okay. We're going to clear all the CSS format. Then we use this one, okay. We use this line to clear out all the things, okay. This one you can apply on the images of your web pages, okay, where perhaps it's much more presentable. We don't want the image put somewhere here, okay, and everything is what they call on the left justifying, okay. Perhaps floating on the other side would be good, okay. Okay, so and there is a colors configuration for the CSS as well, okay. So for the colors that we apply on the CSS, we use hexadecimal, okay. which is base 16. Okay, I hope you guys should understand what is base 16. Yeah, base 16, which is consists of 1 to 9 and A to F. Okay, so the color code for this one basically is RGB, which is break into 2-digit, 2-digit, 2-digit. Okay, so in this 2-digit, basically it starts from 00 to FF. Okay, which means actually 0.29 and A to F, there are 16 here. 16 times 16 basically is 256. That's why the digit that you have here, okay, the color that you have for the red color, you have 256 color, which will start from 0 to 255, okay? And same goes to green and also blue, that will miss out this type of a color pixel, okay? So if you set all 000, so perhaps what you get is the black color. If you set all the FFFF, that's where you get F, get the white color. So you can change the color, okay, in this case. So, but if we represent it in a hexa decimal, okay, base 16 in this case. This is the code that we use, okay, for our CSS. Okay, so yeah, this is the things, hexadecimal, 256 code, 256. So it's similar to like this. You can drag this, what they call slider tools, okay, to slide it, so to adjust the blue, if the blue red color, what kind of red you want, okay. So when adjust it, perhaps the figure for this tool will be changed, okay. So you want to know more about the color part, try to browse into this site to know about it, okay. Font, okay. Most of the browser, we do have actually it's three default fonts, okay, where these are the three that 1, 2, 3, yeah, this is 3. Every browser should have these default fonts, okay. Just ignore this one, okay. When you try to change the font for your what they call this web page, you can set the font that you want, okay, the font you want, but it is not guaranteed that this font will be shown, will be used, okay. So we understand that all this font is a kind of a Microsoft font, okay, and usually when you write something like this, you're going to choose at least one, which is the default font from all the browser. This is what we call fallback font, okay. So in this case, when this form is not available, this three form is not available, this form will be used, okay. At least this form will be used, okay. And for the font as well, we do have the size, okay. We do have the size, and these are the code that usually we use, okay. If you use medium, it's good, okay, it's good. So you can increase it, decrease it, or increase it, okay. So you can use the attribute as well for the font weight, okay, to set it as a bold, but basically you also can apply an attribute with break with semicolons, and you can apply bold with italic to highlight the information that you want to show on your web page, okay. And sometimes you can apply some text decorations like underline, overline, and so on, okay. So those are the things that you can apply in your what they call this font. So that is applied on the paragraph of font, but stylings itself also can apply to the link. Perhaps in most of your web page, you're going to consist of many links, okay, because you need to jump from one page to another page. So, and you can, as I mentioned in yesterday class, this hyperlink, you can change the colors, okay, you can change the colors, okay. So how we do that, basically this is the things. We know that anchor tag is the hyperlink. So you can apply on general terms, okay? And for any link, okay, for any link before visit, okay, before visit, you can use this one, a colon link. Okay, before visit the page loaded, you use black colors. Okay, after visited, if you change into gray colors, hover means that, okay, for example, this is the hover's setting. So when your mouse move over to this part, if you change it to another colors, okay, to another color like maybe black, from black to white colors, background change to navy, so to catch the attentions. So another type is active. This one, you could very hard to see it because our processing could be too fast. So this active basically says that if there's a, you set this link as visited. So when you click on it, before the next response cycle, okay, if you turn this one into these colors, okay, to telling you that, okay, you already click on it, okay, we are processing it now, okay. So, but because of the speed of the processing is too fast, okay, so we are hardly to see it, okay. It's very hard for us to see it, okay. Active means that you have clicked it and you have not yet seen the new page, okay. It's a transitions to have a new request response cycle, okay. So that is applied on the starting link. Okay, with that, I wrap up the whole CSS sections. Okay. Okay, stop sharing. Let's come back to here. Okay, guys, I'm going to upload your lab questions. Okay. But let me go through with you the lab questions first. Okay, we are. Where is it? Okay, here. Okay. I haven't uploaded the question yet, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, right. Okay, share again a window. This one. Okay, you can see the screen, right? So this is your lab assignment 1. Okay, so you have 2 questions in this assignment, and you have 2 weeks to complete it. Okay, this week and the following week. Okay, so for the timing this week, okay, I just want you guys to use the atoms. Okay, I want you guys to use the atom to solve these questions. Okay, next week, okay, when we get into the PHP, okay, and we're going to make use of web server, okay. So before you submit, you must move your what we call this HTML page, okay, into your server, okay. So for the timing, you just use your this atom to code it, and you save it anywhere first, okay, in the one folder, okay. So, and for the first question, basically, I just want you to introduce yourself to me, who you are. So please create your personal profile page. Okay. So in this profile page, it should be complies to HTML5. Okay. And you need to indicate that the standard, the meta character we use is UTF-8. Okay, this is a standard, and start from here. Okay, start from here. So, and this page, once you created, you must pass the validator at this site. Okay, submit your web page to this site. Okay, to make sure you got a clean color, there's no error. Okay, you will see these things. If there's an error, it will show. Okay, this one just to check whether all the tag that you use is correct or not. Okay, so and these are all the requirements. Beside that, you must at least have one. You must have at least one example for each of these tag. Okay, that we cover during the lecture. Spam, div. Okay, including class and also what they call this. What is that now? ID. Okay, class and ID. Okay, so and you also have an anchor tag, list tag, and one table. Okay, and you must have the link, absolute link, and relative link as well. Okay, so you must have at least an image. Okay, with the image. Okay, right in the middle of the text like a characters. Okay, and make it clickable. Okay, so you must have some bold text in the documents and some italic text in the document that, but then you cannot use bold or italic. Okay, I don't want you to use this one. Try to find others tag. Okay, so these are all the things that you need to submit. Okay, the image. Okay, whether in JPEG. Okay, that file your name, metric number, lab 1, question 1.htm. Okay, so and also the source code. Okay, I need to see the source code in HTML as well. Okay, so if you install the web page, okay, wait, I need to stop this one first. Once you stop, you install the web page, no web page, Atom, you should see something like this. Okay, this is the interface for the atoms. Okay, this is the interface for the atom, and over here, this one I'm using PHP. Okay, that you guys are going to use it next week. Next week, I'm going to teach you what is PHP all about. Okay, and we are going to use Atom to do the coding as well. Okay, so and next week I'm going to share with you how to install the web server and also MySQL server later. Okay, although we are not going to use MySQL at this moment until we got the PHP. Okay, not PHP, MySQL, but we're going to use this what they call PHP in the web server. We try to load from the web server on this case. Okay, so this is the Atom interface. Okay, very easy. You can explore yourself and save whenever you want, but save it as HTML. Okay, .htm. Okay, and then you go to the part, double click it, you should see the interface. Okay. Okay, right. Stop sharing and let's see. Continue with the second questions. Okay, second questions. Second question is that you need to use a CSS. Okay, you need to use a CSS to control, look, feel the layout of some provided HTML contents. So I will share you two files. Okay, two files we will share. Okay, one file is, what is the file? I forgot already. One is a block. The other one is index. Okay, one is index page. The other one is block page. Okay, so basically you need to transform this one. Okay, this part, all these things. Okay, into this one. Okay, only depends on the CSS. Okay, only use the CSS to change this layout into this one. Okay, you need to show me exactly the same things, exactly the same. Okay, so, and of course, as I told you in previous lecture, you need to enable your browser. Okay, the web developer toolkits from this site. Okay, if you can't remember where is it, go back to the lecture slide. Okay, I share a link there. Okay, I think in the Putra Blast, I also give you a guideline how to install these toolkits. Okay, and when you try to convert from this one to this one, okay, then you can try to show, as I in the lecture I show you, I can enable the CSS and disable the CSS. If you will see the differences. Okay, so if you disable the CSS, you're going to see this. If you enable the CSS, you're going to see this. Okay, that is the things that you need to do. Okay, so task here is that I will give you two files. Okay, one is index.txt, the other one is index. Of course, you need to convert this one into index.htm. So once you convert it, you should be able to get from Chrome or whatever, is double click on it, you can see something like this, just as simple as this. So, and then you need to create another file. Okay, where is it? Okay, this one you need to convert it. You will not change the file. Okay, and you don't need to change inside. I don't want to change anything inside in this index.htm, but from the block.txt, okay, you can copy it and save it into block.css as the external file. I don't want to do anything, but it's the external file. So perhaps you need to do some modifications on this block.css. You need to edit the contents inside. Okay. So, and then add these rules. Remember that in your this index file, in your header, there's one line. If you can't remember, go back to your yesterday's slide. Okay, how you include the line to enable the external CSS. We have three different types of implementation. One is inline, the other one embedded, the other one is external. Okay, one you put in header, the other one put as external file. So in this question number 2, we're going to use as the external block CSS. Okay, so and try to edit this block CSS. So add necessary CSS rules so that you will get this one. Okay, you will get this one. You need to think and try to find the CSS cheat sheet. Okay, to help you on this matter. Okay, so and so there is also a rules here. The font box must have a 5-pixel border. Remember yesterday in one of the slide I tell you, you must you must know what is margin, what is panel, and so all those things, right? So this is referred to that. Okay, pixel border, different colors, 5 pixel of margin, right? So these are all the terms. How to set the margin, everything you need to think about it. Okay, so and then center the link on the top page. Okay, center the link. Okay, so and try to link it to use your developer console, inspect the feature of the browser, visit this one. Okay, please visit this one, figure out the background colors and so on and so forth. Okay, so please visit this one first. Okay, developer console, inspect the elements. Okay, remember that enable your developer mode, developer tools. Okay, usually on this site, where is it? On this one, I'm not using Google Chrome. Okay, this is a PHP document. So usually in the setting, go through down. You need to find. Wait, let me see. Site. Oops. Let me see. Oh, no, this one. Okay, go to your more tools, then developer tools. Okay, usually in your browser on the rightmost corner. Okay, so that one, then you can enable your developer console. Then I also show in the lectures. Okay, usually it will pop out a bottom part, elements, and so on and so forth. Okay, and you need to figure out, okay, what will be the background colors, font, text color they are using, and replicate. Okay, replicate exactly that link into your index.html. Okay, go to visit this one first. Okay, and then I want you to replicate, okay, whatever link, background color, font, text color, okay, and apply on your page on this one. Okay, clear? So, and then your CSS must pass through a validator again, just like question 1. Okay, make sure you got the green color like this. Okay, you need to print screen for that. And then these are the things that you submit to me. Image of your index, okay, whether it's a JPG or PNG file, okay. And you're going to have the source code, okay. I want to see the block, the CSS, this one, okay. And your block CSS passing this WC CSS validator, you must submit it. Make sure there's no error. And browser view, you need to open your browser to show me with their style all turned off, okay. And also at the browser, inspecting navigations elements and find the background color. You need to show me you reach here, okay. You already reached this part, okay. So these are some of the screenshots you can show, you can see, okay. So if you come over here, then perhaps you are going to see, these are things I need to make it bigger, okay, bigger here. Okay, so I can't move this one. Oops, where is? Okay, oops, too big really. Okay, so you need to come to here. This is the things that you need to check the elements. Okay, so you should know what is their background. Okay, here background color. This is the code. Okay, I'm not sure whether now currently still the same or not. Okay, these are those days when I prepare it. So perhaps these colors, these are all the things that you need to duplicate it in your page. This one. Okay, this one. Okay, so you must modify this one according to this one, the spec here. Okay, you must show this one. Okay, go and inspect. Go and inspect it. So and then after that, you need to disable it. Okay, then you can see this one. Disable this one, then you can see actually how it looks like. Okay, and it will turn into this one. Okay, you need to test on it. So, and then pass the validators for the CSS, okay? Okay, so those are the things that you need to submit in 2 weeks' time. Very easy, not difficult. Okay, guys? Wait, this might close, don't save. Any questions? Any questions?
No, doctor.
So it's good?
Doctor,
Yes, doctor.
for our servers, we'll be uploading to an online server or just a local database?
Local database.
Okay.
Right? Local database. It will be a local database that I will share with you how to configure, how to set up the things. Okay? Those are next week onwards. Okay? Either next week or following week. Okay? So for the today's, you guys just to make sure you downloaded Atom and try to solve these 2 questions. Try to solve it as fast as possible. So then perhaps next week you can proceed for the next exercise. Right? Okay, this one just to warm up what they call you guys, okay, to start with the web programming. Okay, we start with the HTML and CSS. And HTML and CSS, this is the only exercise that you guys are going to go on it. We don't have much lab here, okay, around 5 to 6 lab only. Okay, basically each lab it takes you around 2 weeks. Okay, but you see that this lab sometimes the question is pretty long. Okay, it's pretty long, so you need to sit down and work on it. Okay, so I allow, okay, because we are going to use this Google Meet, I can't break out the room, but in lab sections, nothing much we can, nothing much I can share with you. So usually in the lab sections, I will go through the question with you, and you guys need to do it yourself, okay, because we are not in the face-to-face lab sessions. Then next week, okay, you need to show me, you need to share your screen, okay, each of you, okay. So then only we proceed for the submissions, okay. Don't submit first, okay, because later you are going to drop it into Google Drive, okay. I don't want you guys to upload it to what they call this, what they call, Putra Plus, okay, the one later, because I want your source file to be in the Google Drive so that I can click one by one, okay. Okay, right, so I'm going to upload your questions now, okay. You may start doing it on your own, okay. Then I'm going to end the sections, and you have any questions, please bring the questions to me next week, okay, guys? Any other questions, you guys?
No, doctor.
Okay.
Yeah, so far it's good.
Okay, good. So I will upload the questions, 2 files, okay, 2 files, one is block, one is index. So for the index page, for the second questions, you are not going to modify anything on the index page, okay, clear? So you just use, yes, you need to add something. Of course, you need to add one line that call the external CSS file, which is block.css, okay, only that line. Okay, so you need to refer back to the lecture slide, okay, so that you can get some idea. So for the first question, tell me who you are, okay, and anything, okay. You're just a personal pages, okay. Of course, not only one page in this case, because you need to have a hyperlink, right? A few pages, okay, and try to impress me. Okay, so your marks will be given according to the requirement that I show you. Make sure you fulfill everything. So this course is very easy. If all the practical you manage to cover it, okay, I'm very sure your grade going to be B and above. Okay, above B. Because a lot of marks, as I shared with you at the beginning last week, okay, in the first week, of course, we do have the final assessment, we do have the lab assessment, but all those things are the programming. You need to try it yourself, okay? And guys, I hope I'm not going to receive any message from you guys telling me that, sir, my server crashed, I can't log into my server, and I can't debug, I don't know why there's a questions like this or that. You guys have over 30 students, almost 30 students in this class. Try to discuss and solve the problems. I hope you guys are what they call mature enough to solve these simple questions, right? Okay. If anything not clear with the questions about the requirement, you can drop me a message. Do we have the WhatsApp group for this group? Guys?
Yes, doctor.
Who's the one? Yeah. Okay, we have a WhatsApp group. So any question, you can throw it to the WhatsApp group. Okay? Okay. We do have a WhatsApp group. So those who don't have Jia Ling, Jia Ying, okay? Please drop your phone number here. Those who are not in the what they call group, please drop in your phone number. Who is the admin for the group, please? Who is the admin?
Me, sir.
Okay, Arvind. Okay, so please help Ling Jia Ying here.
Yes.
Yeah, so to include her into this what they call group. So make sure you guys are in the group. So and then any questions, just throw the group. Don't message me personally. I don't want to answer one by one. Okay. All the questions throw into the WhatsApp group so everyone can benefit from it. Okay. Clear? Am I clear?
Yes, doctor.
Okay, good. So give me 10 minutes. I will upload the question and you can start doing it. Clear?
Yes.
Okay, so I will end the section here, right? So I will see you again next lecture sections. Okay?
Thank you, Doctor.
Okay. Thank you,
Thank you,
doctor.
Okay.
Doctor.
Bye.
Thank you, Doctor. Thank you, Doctor.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
Doctor, if I got any question, I can. It's okay.
Oh, Ustaz.
Lambat.
Alamak, doktor dah keluar.
Lambat lah kau perasan.
Lambat lah.
Minta maaf semua.
Tanya.
Minta maaf, minta maaf. Hai.